ability of submission, of piety to God, if they actually do the whole Jewish people. Okay? And when that happens, when they recognize their own limitations, when they recognize how inferior they are to God and submit to God, then God will send the Messiah to redeem them and lead them back to Jerusalem, defeat the enemies of the Jews, bring all the Jews from Gaza back to Jerusalem, unify the Jewish people, and then build the third temple. It's like God can come to earth and live with all the Jews and create heaven on earth. Okay? That is the Jewish religion that most Jews believe. But there are a lot of differences, okay? But I just sort of simplify it to carry it, okay? But then you have these extremes, fanatics, who have a different eschatology, okay? And these people are like accelerationists. And their point is that this is fine, but it's way too slow. And it involves us of individual responsibility. We have faith in God. We should want to hurry things up and force the nature of God as soon as possible. And you do that by recognizing that if you actually, before the Messiah comes, if you actually go and create the nation of Israel, bring all the Jews back, build the third temple, defeat all the enemies, and the Messiah will come naturally. Okay? And so, of course, most Jews hear this and they think that this is blasphemy, it's heresy, because you are defying the will of God. You think you can manipulate God into action. That is wrong. That is the opposite of redemption. That is the worst possible sin you can make. Okay? And so, this eschatology is considered fringe. Extreme, sort of being ignored. The problem, though, is that if you think about it, what eschatology really is doing is bringing a platform to force the religion to move in a certain direction. And also think about it, if this is a case where eschatology is a platform that forces the mainstream to move in a certain direction, then whichever eschatology is the most extreme, the most violent, will be the one that wins out. Okay, that makes sense. In other words, what we would do today is look at the most extreme versions of different eschatologies, because, quite honestly, even though these different versions are shared by only a few people, we don't want to go over the farthest to achieve eschatology, and therefore forcing the religion they are in a certain way.
Pass to Mobley. Back to MP. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, from this 15, 18-foot area, MP showing he can be effective.
Adebayo finds Hero. Over Mitchell. Hero, no good.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Here's MP. And again, it's Cleveland.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the 3rd best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. Here's Powell. Following the basket by MP. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And Powell gets it to go on the assist from Hero.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's MP, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
A great sign for MP in his career, the ability to convert in traffic.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Hero, covered by Mobley. Fires the 3 with the putdown. Adebayo on the follow. Adebayo's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Now Mitchell. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Powell for three. The shot that time, not on target. Good defense by MP. And the dunk by MP.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding him and feeding him.
Pass to Wiggins. Mitchell looking it over. Adebayo with the screen on Hart. Powell, no one around him. Connects from three-point range. Powell's got 6 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending. He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Outside Hero. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Powell. Launches it. Rebound by Mitchell. Cleveland leading by 6. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Jared Allen has an inquisitive nature. Whether it's cooking, gardening, reading, or basketball, he's a sponge. Allen said, quote, "I love going through life, seeing things and learning about it no matter what it is. It's just trying to improve my skill set in anything and enjoy it." Back to you guys.
He's got that curiosity. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Here's MP after the made shot from Norman Powell. MP up top, guarded by Powell. A kick out to Mobley. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Wade is checked in for Allen. Outside Hero. Pass to Larson. Back to Hero. Fires for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Harden finds MP. Fader on the way. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Jaquez. Pass to Ware. Adebayo against Wade. Clock at 4. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And again, it's Cleveland.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pass to Ware. Over in the corner, Hero. And the Heat, another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 25 points in the game.
Coming right back, MP with a huge 3.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Now, MP, after Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Jaquez outside. Outside, Hero. Pass to Larson. Back to Hero. Hero can't get that one to fall. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Hero with it. His last outing, 16 points for him. To end the run. And so it's MP making things happen for Cleveland. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Back to the action in just a minute.
There should be clips all through here. Our thoughts on how to do these kids. Disconnect the bumper from the clips. We'll do the same thing on the other side.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Guys, they're bullying them in the post, using their size and strength as an advantage, exploiting the defense.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they capitalize in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Jaime Jaquez is out there with Powell. Then it's Khalil Ware. Then there's Jonka Jonas. And it's Larson in at the two-guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now, here is Harden. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Jonka Jonas. Here's Ware. There's the pick. That's a two from Powell. And he nails the jumper. Powell's got 10.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Those are front bandage piece. Remove all of the clips off here. And push these clips down. And as we do that,
we'll go with a different look here. Jared Allen's checked in for Bryant. Mobley comes in for Dean Wade. MP's checked in for Max Strus. And it's Mitchell in for James Harden.
We're going to flat blade screwdriver, try down. Pull our valence piece out of the drill.
On the wing, Wiggins, covered by Mobley. Miami no good on that time either.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ballgame.
MP drills the three.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Launches a three. Hero, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
So, Greg, offensively for the Miami Heat, there is room for improvement.
Yeah, they realized they were in need of another elite shot creator aside from Tyler Hero. For all his growth, teams have been able to tee in on him and dare anyone else to beat him.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Wiggins. No scoring in this one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And the dunk by MP.
The young buck, MP taking off there.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Heat. It's a 16-point game. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game play.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NBA, so you're surprised whenever you see a lopsided score.
Pass to MP. The three
ball.
Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. 3 points. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
How about the confidence right there by young MP, just stepping right into that three.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. MP's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Takes the three. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 46 points.
And having a whale of a game from three-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
Wiggins finds Hero.
Let's hold right here.
Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Inside. The fadeaway. And he sinks that one. Hits the back of the rim on the way in. MP's got 48.
Oh, nice jumper from MP there. The D is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to try and contain him.
Started one corner of the vehicle.
And so it's Cleveland with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Lower grill piece. Move all the clips. Plastic piece.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
When you could dominate on the boards like that, this is how it's going to be. Physicality and determination are a winning recipe, Ernie.
Yeah, the rebound margin really does tell the story here. And let's focus now on the Rookie of the Year. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Install the clips along this line.
And all invest will do, demand tier 2.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through two quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
In this video, we're going to show you how to replace the Bailey's panel.
So on the floor for Cleveland, the rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Harden, and it's MP in at the small forward. So, Richard, you hear the phrase hold time, how long players hold the ball over the course of a game, and good, there's another.
He's at 50 again. He's done this a few times this year.
This has become old hat. He's tied for the fourth most 50-point games in a single season.
And this is his ninth 50-piece, tying the great Wilt Chamberlain. Kobe's 10 is next up. The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
There's Hero with the three. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence. A fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Powell outside. Good ball movement here by Miami. Hero finds Powell. Allen with the rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, the Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate it."
There should be clips all through here. Our car only has these two.
Because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this. Kevin?
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. And there's the bucket from MP.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Powell, the pass to Adebayo. Allen against Hero. Powell outside. Pocket 6. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
His consistency.
He got it again. Sensational.
He has tied the mark for second most 60-point games in a season.
What a year he's having. Game after game after game, being able to score so effortlessly. Truly remarkable.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
He gets it in there.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Mitchell passes to Wiggins.